Welcome to the Innovator Style tutorial, part 3. So the last two tutorials I showed you how to set up nice text boxes that show us where the article is going to go, and how to use text styles to use standard formatting for the text within the article, as well as how to use interior frames to create headlines that span multiple columns within a text box and that are linked to the box within. Now, last tutorial, you may remember that I pasted more text than fits in the text box on the page, and you're probably wondering why on earth I did that. Alright, so the reason I did that was so that I could show you how to make an article begin on one page and flow to another page. So first we need to create a second page. This can be a little bit of a pain. The first thing I've got to do is get the cursor outside of a text box. So if the cursor is inside the text box, I can't insert a page break. It's grayed out. So instead I have to click outside a text box. You see I've got a cursor hanging out right there where there's sort of no room. When we lay out our pages in frames, there's actually, we're never typing directly on the page, but you can click and get a cursor that shows up on the page, and then we can insert a break. So we're going to say insert manual break, page break, and we actually can choose the page style. Page styles are like frame styles. They come with presets. In our case, the page styles are going to give us all the things we want at the top of the page by default. So in this case, let's find, we were going to make a new news page. News Innovator Left automatically creates a left-facing, when you open it up, you've got a left page, news page for us, which is nice. And just to show you how it works, if we insert it again, page break, and this time we want News Innovator Right, we're going to get a right-facing page break with a page number on the right. So now we've got a page on the left and a page on the right. And let's suppose that we know we're going to have some new articles that start on these pages, but we also want to continue our articles. So we're going to insert frames for continuing them. So insert a frame. Now I'm going to choose how big it's going to be. And this is something you'll probably fiddle with depending on how big the article is. So let's suppose this is just going to run down one side of the page, and we're going to have all kinds of pictures and things elsewhere. But we're going to have a frame right here to run down the side of the page. And on this one, just to show you a different way of doing it, I'll insert also on page 3 a, oops, what did I do there? I inserted a page break instead of inserting a frame. So insert frame. And on page 3, I'm going to make it a 5-column frame. And I'm going to make it kind of short. So I'm going to make it just the bottom of the page has this article continued.